Welcome everybody to Play NYC. Yeah. It's finally here. I can't believe it's actually happening. Say hello to everybody watching online on Twitch. We are featured right now on the home page between here and the show floor. We are so excited that so many people are coming out to be a part of what we're doing here. My name is Dan Butchko. I am, as Dave said, the founder and CEO of Playcrafting. We have been working in New York and now in other cities as well on building out game developer communities. So our goal is to show gamers like you and some of the developers here how to be successful at making games and not just playing them. And if we can help achieve that goal, then that helps build up New York, and that helps make New York really another center of game development and a great place to play games and make them. Play NYC came from what I think really makes New York so special. I was thinking last night about what makes New York so special, and I think it's a stubbornness. When I wanted to work in games, I told a lot of people, like, how do I do it? How do I crack in? What do we do? They all told me I had to move to the West Coast. And that was infuriating to me. Why should I have to leave the greatest city in the world, the greatest area in the world, to make games? It makes no sense whatsoever. And if you look at the line around Terminal 5 right now, this is the first year we've ever done this, and we're probably going to sell out and have about 5,000 people there throughout the weekend. And that's so exciting for me because this is just year one. This is just year one. And working in this community for game developers, with gamers, connecting them to the developers, for me personally, is just such an honor. And what I want to encourage all of you to remember is that there are people that make the games that you love. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into the games that you love. I think the culture that we have today online is a little aggressive when it comes to that stuff. Never forget that it's people that make these games. And also don't forget that you too can make games. You can start making games right here, right now. It'll take a little while to make good games, but you can get started right here and right now. And I really believe that New York is absolutely the greatest city in the world. I think that for the longest time we have needed our own homegrown game convention. That's what this is all about. That's what Play NYC is all about, and I am so excited that year one has just been so big, and I'm so excited to see everybody here. I wanted to say a couple of things about some of the people that are here today. We have Howard Zemsky from the Empire State Development Corps. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Howard and his organization worked tirelessly to build up business and industry and put jobs into New York State. And a big part of that now is in game development. We also have Senator Martin Golden here. He's a local senator, a state senator, and he has been championing the push for tax credits for game developers here in New York. Now for those, give him a round of applause, absolutely. For those of you who don't know, one huge factor that makes a difference in whether there are large game studios in a city is whether or not there are tax credits for game developers. That's something that we need here. That will bring a lot of large studios here. And I think that Play NYC and the developers, the 3 floors, the 100+ games that are over there, 90% of them are New York based. A solid 95% of them are really small studios, 1-person teams, 2-person teams, husband and wife making a game together. A lot of people doing this in their spare time. They have a full-time job doing something else, but they love games so much and they believe in it so passionately, and they share this stubbornness that they shouldn't have to leave to make games and to grow this community, and it should be able to happen here. So I want you, and I encourage you in this next year before we get to Play NYC 2018, to really support them. Engage in your local community. Obviously, we all love games of all different shapes and sizes, but know that there are games being made in your own backyard. I think that's what, your head's just going to explode when you go over there. It's going to be absolutely insane, because if it's anything like the first time I walked into this community and I was embraced, you'll just be blown away. You have no idea how committed, creative, passionate these folks are, and just being here today and playing those games, giving them that attention, give them your feedback, positive and negative. It makes their games better. That's the kind of support that we need. And like I said, I'm so excited to have Mr. Zemsky, Senator Golden. We have Pat Vance later on today. She's the head of the ESRB. As many people in here know, that's the software ratings board, the little number sign that you see at the corner of your box on the on your games. There's a lot of great panels throughout the weekend, and talks from people that are actively making games here in New York, as well as some folks coming in from outside of New York as well. There's specifically a fidget spinner developer who's going to be here later this afternoon that's doing something really cool around making fidget spinners a way to play games, digital games. So that's going to be one to check out as well. So thank you again for being here. Like I said, we'll be here all weekend with talks and panels. We're going to be at Terminal 5 all weekend as well. And it's just going to be a really fantastic event. So thank you again for coming, and welcome Howard Zemsky to the stage.